So good morning everyone. We then demonstrate about the data protections. We have included the username, password, and then email. These lines have declared a public class name which is the user profile. Next one is private string username, private string password, and then password string email. Then private string username. This line is gestor from the username. Then sa password is the restore the user password. Then email we have the store from the user's email address. Then we have the private keywords mean those variables can be accessed from the user profile class. Next one is the public user profile, close and open parenthesis, string username, string password, then string email. This lines is the conductor of the user profile class. It calls when a new user profiles object is created. We have the three sets. We have the username, password, and then email. These lines, it takes three parameters, which is the username, password, and email, which are the used to utilize the corresponding instance variables. Instead of directly assigning the value to the fields, it calls the set username, set password, and set emails methods. These methods allows the conductors to leverage the validations logic within those methods. Next, we have the public string get username. These lines are getter methods which provide a way to access the value of the private instance variables from the outside of the class. Then we have the get username. These lines is returns from the username. Next, we have the public string get password. These lines is always returns at least 8 characteristic. Then this is a security measures to prevent the actual password from the being directly accessed. Then we have the public string get email. Then this lines is returns from the user's email address. Next, we have the public void set username. Close and open parenthesis string username. This lines is there are setting methods which is proven and always to modify the value of the private instance variables from the outside class. Then we have to check if the provided users is null or empty. So otherwise it is sets the username instance variables to the provided value. For example, username must be a non-empty or string. Next, we have the set email, string email. These lines is it check if the provided email is null or does not contains the @ symbols. Otherwise, it is set the email's instance variables to the provided value. Next, we have the public void display profile. This methods is prints the user's profile's information to the console. Next, we have the system print out username plus get username. Then we have the password then plus get password, email plus get email. These lines it calls from the getter methods get username and the get password. Take note that the password display will be always visible due to implementations of get password. Next one is the public static void main. This lines is the main methods of entry points of the program. It demonstrates how to create user profiles object and how the validation work. We have first one is to create a user profile object named user profile with the username we have Ilagay ko dito is Rafa, then password. We have the visible password and then email rafa@email.com. It calls the display profiles methods to print the profile information. Then the try catch block it used to handle potentials that might be thrown by the constructions of setting methods if the provided values are valid. Next, we have creates a user profile, object name, invalid user profile with the username Rafa, password, then short, and email. Then the password short is less than 8 character, so will be triggered the validations in the set password methods. Then we have the output username, we have the Rafa, password, we have the visible, at least 8 character, then email rafa@email.com, then password must be at least 8 character. And that's all. Thank you.